because I spy on girls in my locker room at the gym, and I see a lot of hermit crabs looking for new shells, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not alone. The speed of a man's ejaculate, I just learned.
What?
But it's the same exact speed that Usain Bolt ran, like the fastest man alive. It's the same speed as the fastest man that's ever run.
Really?
So I figured out that if he was like sprinting full speed and ejaculated while doing so, it would just stay inside him. You sleep in a bra?
No.
Most women don't. But I need it. It's like comforting, because my mom never hugged me. It takes the average woman 3 times longer to get ready than the average man, and even longer if you're ugly. That's extra.
In a world of HR-approved comedy and fake talk show laughs, Nikki Glazer is a firecracker of a riot. While most people are still processing the insult, Nikki is already burying the body. And for the next 16 minutes, nobody is safe.
Speaking of crusty pussy, I'll get to you in a second, Sybil. Martha Stewart, thank you for being here. Seriously, and congratulations on getting that Thai soccer team out of your vagina.
Starting with a rough challenge to the age-old guy friend's claim. I don't want to sleep with you. Watch how she brought a literal polygraph to a set just to prove your platonic intentions are a total fraud. She's always been funny, and I've got many underrated comedy gems coming from her later that you haven't seen before. But yes, most of you only started finding Nikki after her Golden Globes gigs and the brutal Brady roast.
Hi, Tom. Tom Brady, the only GOAT Jeff Ross hasn't tried to fuck. 5-time Super Bowl MVP, most career wins, most career touchdowns. You have 7 rings. Well, 8 now that Giselle gave hers back, but sorry, Tom.
But hold on, we'll cover those burns in detail. For now, watching her baffle Hollywood with her shenanigans is easily the best part of award season.
You're gonna love this. You will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you some Catholic prayers. Oh, sorry, what? Wait, this sucks? Wait, this whole thing sucks? I'm embarrassing myself in front of Elton John? Okay, let's skip to the next song, the TV one about the penguin, the Insane in the Penguin. That sucks too? And I love where you put your cheekbones. I also recently started drinking more water. Yeah. Meditating, doing lots of that. I love how meditating removes your eyelids. It's really convenient. I learned nothing from the substance.
If her Golden Globe stints are any indication, by now Nikki knows this industry like the back of her hand. And she proved it at the Hollywood Reporter Women in Entertainment event. Watch out, girls. Nikki's coming for you.
The thing I found that has helped me in this business more than anything is sleeping with powerful men. I'm kidding. It's Adderall. But besides those 2 things, the truth is the hard thing to do is to be kind. And not Ellen kind. It's like...
Okay. I admit Nikki is a solid girl's girl. Well, the real ones.
Society tells us as women that our boyfriends are supposed to be bigger than us, because like fashion, you know? Boyfriend jeans, you know, when they're boyfriend, they're like, they're my boyfriends, and I stole them, and they're big on me, and he's so big, and I'm little, can you tell? Boyfriend. I have a boyfriend, and these are his, and they're my PJs now. And it's just like, I've never had that. My boyfriend's jeans, well, these are them, and it's true. It's true.
Here's the thing. This savage comedian has built her brand on being unapologetically dirty. And if you think she has a halo on her head, oh, Miss Glazer is more than happy to set that assumption straight.
He thinks I'm like, you know, just this, I'm being this version of a girl that he's gonna fall in love with. Like, I'm clean and nice, and I've never done anal. Like, I'm just like this pure, and I have. Not like a ton, but like, he asked me if I've done it, and of course I said no. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I'm a huge butt whore. I'm not gonna like, you got to say, never done it. And I know a lot of people in here are like, no, I would never do it, because I used to be that way, and then I did coke, and...
But this is where it gets tactical. Nikki's foolproof trick to avoiding it is as unhinged as it is effective. Trust me, intimacy advice doesn't get better than this.
You are missing out. You should do it, but if you don't want to do it, girls, instead of being like, no, it's gross, I think you should go the other way and like seem super into it, like too into it. That's the best. Just be like, yeah, we should. And I think I would love it because I like love pooping. So if you say it that way, like really sell it. I know it's gross, but be like, I love it going out, so I'll probably love it going in. Like, get in there, cowboy. Call him cowboy. Just freak him out. He'll leave you, so you'll never have to do it.
And if you think she's doing favors only for the female population, hold on. She's got the dudes too. Seriously, Nikki's out here spilling her own secrets just to give the men a fighting chance.
Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like, me know that not real money. Like,
Oh my God, it was the best.
We're obsessed. Thank you.
You won the roast.
Thank you. I didn't even know it was a thing to win.
Well, we said it.
We said it, but others did too.
It was amazing to because nothing I do in comedy is like that competitive where it's like crowned a winner, and it was really nice to walk away from that. People being like, "You were the MVP." I've never won anything in my life. Like it really is a culmination of a lot of hard years of working and like having this moment. And there's nothing like this. My life has completely changed. Like,
wait,
I get recognized on the street. Like I've always been kind of like
from the
people say-
roast.
Yeah, like it was overnight. Like I was walking around New York for the first time since this happened last night, and it's like every other person going like, "Loved you on the road." Like
Loved
that's
you on the
not.
roast.
I hate to
That's
like brag, but that's like I never thought that would happen to me.
At this point, just sign her up as a professional sex therapist, because this girl's got some mind-blowing revelations. Which is just my clever way of saying she's breaking down the art of BJ's next.
Because I knew home plate was sex, and if I ever wanted to have sex because I wanted to, I don't know, make a family someday, I was gonna have to, you can't skip a base. If you want kids, you're gonna have to suck some dicks on the way to those kids. That's the last thing my kids want me doing. Sex made sense because it makes kids. What do blowjobs make, you know? Then you find out careers, and it's like, okay, I do want one of those. I would like to have one of those.
Okay, real talk. I know, many people don't like this kind of talk. They think it's disgusting. Well, stay mad. Hate to break it to you, but Nikki hasn't even begun to be nasty yet.
do you ever smell your underwear and just go,
Good night.
well, those are done? Like,
Yeah.
Sometimes it gets from the laundromat, and I'm like, you still couldn't get it out? Like, that was a funky ass day.
You send them to the laundromat?
My underwear?
Yeah.
Do you not?
I hand wash everything, my delicates.
But
Delicates
mine
is
aren't
such
like.
a nice term. Oh, my little pussy underwear.
I know you have.
My
You
little
have way
pussy.
better underwear than I do. What about your cotton panties?
I wash them. I just don't want to send them to a
Even
laundry.
panties.
Why?
I don't want them to see my stuff.
Oh,
You think they're judging that?
yeah, I don't feel like they care about my crusty undies.
They do. You're Nikki Glazer.
Bash her all you want, but come on. The relatability is peak. And if you pretend you're too clean to do that, well then, dirty humor isn't for you either. But you know what? Nikki isn't losing tears if you don't like her. Turns out she's got science to prove why you're not into her.
Recently read an article. My friend, another female comic, sent me an article called "Why Men Don't Like Funny Women," and it was more devastating than most climate change reports to me because there's science that backs it up. And it was from I forget the public. I think it was from the Atlantic Ocean. It was a Waterlog 17 magazine that my friend. No, it was from the Atlantic, and I actually checked the research on it because I brought it into my therapist's office to cry about it, being like, "Do you see what I'm talking about? Like, men don't like funny women." And she was like, "Let me check that." And she got back to me about it. She like checked the research, and she's like, yeah, this isn't looking good for you. Like, we should look into women because here's what they found, and this is true. So men and women look for the same thing in the opposite sex. They say looks first and then sense of humor second.
Right.
But the thing is, men and women define sense of humor differently in the opposite sex. Women define sense of humor in a man as a man who makes them laugh, and men define sense of humor in a woman as a woman who laughs at their jokes. So that
It does make sense when you put it like that, right? Even Nikki herself agrees.
I've known it forever. I love cackling at a hot guy with a pun. Like, I just, the easiest way, you just go, and make it look like you're orgasming, kind of. Remind them of that. Like, it's all just science.
Really?
And while we're doing a scientific study, how can I not talk about the shocking medical diagnosis she once got?
About 5 years ago, I went to the doctor for a routine checkup, and they told me that they found some early signs of aging, and it really is the silent killer. I always knew it would happen, you know? You know you're gonna age, but I don't know, there's just a part of you when you're a young girl that kind of thinks like, maybe I won't, you know? Like, maybe science is gonna come out with something that's gonna freeze me at this age forever. And they did, but until I can get my hands on one of those suicide pods, I'm telling you, I have to keep going to see Dr. Diamond in Beverly Hills, and if I mention him, I do get a discount, so.
Okay, in all honesty, as funny or unfunny you might think Glazer is, she can also get heartbreakingly vulnerable about those pods she mentioned. Being the most hilarious person in the room comes with a dark side, like the time she opened up to Conan O Brien for real about thinking of ending her life.
I don't think legally you can talk about suicide without saying something like that. And I was already wanting to get that number out because it was a long number. It was like a 1-800 number that no one could remember before, and so now they shortened it. And I have like I think I have a deal with myself. If I don't think I'll ever do that, and would never even attempt. I've never even been close to attempting, but because I'd have to clean my room first. I always realize because I'm gonna have company. You know, the coroner's coming over, and so I really do think that.
My God, that's so fucking dark.
It's such a darker version of your grandmother saying, make sure you have clean underwear in case you have to go to the hospital. That is a much darker version of that.
Yeah.
In my defense, I tried to be serious, but Nikki just can't help finding the punchline even in her darkest thoughts. How can you not love her for that? And also, credit to Conan, because he sure brings out the best in Nikki Glazer. even if sometimes he's struggling to keep his head above water next to her.
It's kind of a special for, you know, girls to put on and like laugh really hard to let their boyfriends know, like, oh yeah, you shouldn't me when I'm dry. Like that's mainly the big problem stuff. We're getting when we're dry way too much. It's an epidemic facing this nation. It's I mean, even my gynecologist uses lube, and I do feel insulted when she does. I'm like, I can get there. Like, tell me how much you make a year. But even she.
But on somewhat safer territory, it's a crime if I don't bring up her killer celebrity impression on the show. Let's see if you can guess who Nikki is channeling here.
I feel like we all feel like we know her and she's our friend. And I do a really good impression of her that I just want to do. I don't do impressions, but this one is like pretty great. Okay, so it's very subtle. See if you can catch it. That's it. That's all that it is. Andy!
That's really good.
You guys are great.
That's really great.
Thank you.
That's so fantastic.
Thank you. He's my fave.
If you still didn't get it, man, I'm disappointed in you. Here's the reveal.
I love these dogs. I almost love them as much as my mentor, Jennifer Aniston, loves her dogs. Yes, Jimmy, you guys, she's so sincere. I'm very, very talented.
Oh yeah, Jennifer Aniston would giggle at that. But you know who didn't giggle? Tom Brady. By now, who hasn't seen Nikki tearing the NFL GOAT to shreds? It's easily the highlight of her career.
Tom also lost $30 million in crypto. Tom, how did you fall for that? I mean, even Gronk was like, me know that not real money. Like.
But if you didn't stay for the after party on that one, you're missing out, folks. Because it gets even juicier when Tom came out later saying he regretted saying yes to being annihilated by Nikki. Clearly he didn't think our girl was gonna go lethal.
Now, could you tell while it was happening that he was kind of regretting or not really?
You know, like I got a sense that maybe it was a little more than he had planned for. He hadn't planned how to react, because you kind of got to practice, like, what am I gonna do? And I think by the midway through, he had like decided on kind of like the laughter he was gonna do. But I think at first it kind of jarred him, because I really don't think he thought.
And so were you surprised when Tom Brady got up and he was upset because there was a joke about Bob Kraft? Were you surprised when that happened?
Well, I thought it was like maybe a joke or part of like they had choreographed it beforehand, but it certainly wasn't. And because I definitely heard later on, like, was that okay? That, like, you know, we were all questioning, like, if that wasn't okay, can we do all these other jokes? So that was like the kind of fun part of it being a live event, is that things like that happen that people can look at and go, what was that?
Yeah, exactly.
16 minutes later, and the body count is still rising. So before we have a bloodbath on our hands, let's wrap it up. But not before you're telling me for real. Did she do Tom dirty, or did she have it coming? Looking forward to your juicy drama spilling in the comments. And if you thrive on it, make sure you hit subscribe to keep it coming.